How to understand Linux permissions to fix errors. Imagine trying to open a file or run a program and getting a message that says access denied. That's when understanding Linux permissions becomes your best friend. Linux permissions control who can read, write, or execute files and directories. They are vital for keeping your system secure and running smoothly. Knowing how to interpret and change these permissions helps you fix access errors quickly. Every file and folder in Linux has 3 types of permissions: read, write, and execute. Read means you can view the contents. Write allows you to change the contents or add and remove files. Execute means you can run the file as a program or enter a directory. These permissions are assigned to 3 classes of users: the owner of the file, the group the file belongs to, and everyone else. The owner is usually the person who created the file, and the group is a collection of users with shared access. To see what permissions a file has, you can type the command lsl in the terminal. It shows a line of information starting with symbols like rwxrxr. The first character shows if it's a file or a directory. The next 9 characters are divided into 3 groups. The first group is for the owner, the second for the group, and the last for others. For example, rwxrxr means the owner can read, write, and execute. The group can read and execute. Others can only read. If permissions need changing, the command chmod is your tool. You can use it with symbolic mode, like chmod u plus x file, to add execute permission for the owner. Or you can use numeric mode, like chmod 755 file, where each number sets specific permissions. Only the owner or the root user can change permissions. To change who owns a file or its group, you use chown and chgrp. These commands help you assign the correct ownership, which can be essential for fixing errors. Sometimes, special permissions are needed. The setuid permission makes an executable run with the owner's privileges. The setgid permission makes files created inside a directory inherit the group of the directory. The sticky bit prevents users from deleting files they don't own in shared directories like TMP. These special permissions add extra control and security. For more detailed permission control, Linux offers access control lists, or ACLS. These let you set permissions for individual users or groups beyond the basic owner, group, and others. You manage ACLS with commands like getFacle and setFacle. They are useful when you need very specific access rules without changing ownership. When fixing permission errors, start by checking the current permissions with LSL. If a file isn't accessible, adjust permissions with chmod. If ownership is wrong, change it with chown or chgrp. For complex needs, consider using ACLS. Understanding these concepts helps you troubleshoot and resolve access issues efficiently. Remember, proper permissions keep your Linux system secure and functioning correctly across different Linux distributions.